Hello everybody and welcome back to the RuneScape Classic series. In the last part I said I was going to do the Elder Chaos Druids just north of Yanil. I tried them out and they deal quite a bit too much damage, and it's a pain getting there because you'll fail that agility obstacle sometimes, and it's just not worth it in my opinion. So we came back to the regular Chaos Druids in Taverley, and I've been farming them for probably like just over half a day, so probably around 6 or 7 hours, maybe a little bit more. And we hit 60 attack, which means we could finally use dragon weapons. I mean, we can't use them right now because I still have to complete Lost City and I think Hero's Quest to use the battle axe. But nevertheless, let me show you what kind of herbs we have so far. We had a lot of Heartlanders left over from last time, so currently we're at 128. We have 98 Ranars, which a lot were from last time I identified them now, 43 Guams, 25 Terramin, and then just a couple mix and matches because the Chaos Druids drop Vials of Water, so whenever I would get those, I'd just mix the herbs in with them. So we have a decent bit of herb XP ready to go right now. The only problem is, of course, gathering the Vials of Water and gathering secondaries, although a guy did PM me saying he might be able to hook me up with some of these. So maybe we'll take a break from gathering Herblore supplies and go do some quests. There we go, we have completed the Clock Tower quest. It's pretty much exactly the same as it is in Old School or RS3, and there is 500 coins. We are now absolutely loaded. There we go, Murder Mystery is done. 2,000 more gold, lots of crafting XP, and 3 more quest points. So we're closing in on that 50 crafting, and yeah, more quests to come. There is the Dwarf Cannon quest completed. Weird that comes up after the quest point there. Man, this game is just inconsistent about everything, and I love it. So there's some more crafting XP. Getting really close to the level now. This is exciting. I gotta go check what other quests we need to do. There are a couple more. I'm gonna go knock those out and get 50 crafting finally. Actually, never mind. The quest we need to do for crafting XP is Shiloh Village, which requires us to do Jungle Potion, which I am definitely not doing until I have a higher Herblore level, because it gives you 400 Herblore XP plus 125 Herblore XP that is multiplied by your Herblore level. So I don't want to do that quest until I reach at least 42 Herblore, because once I hit that and I do all the Herblore quests, I will have enough to get to 45. So 50 crafting is going to have to wait a little bit. We have completed the Plague Sheep, Plaga Sheep, Plowge Ship quest. It's called Sheep Herder in the quest menu. I don't know why they do this so often. I swear to God, it's a Sheep Herder right here. But they always make it different in the little box there for some reason. But you're about to hear something that I do not often say about RuneScape Classic, and that is that the Sheep Herder quest in RuneScape Classic is far superior to the Sheep Herder quest in RuneScape 3 or Old School RuneScape, and that is simply due to the fact that when you use the cattle prod on a sheep, it goes to a pre-chosen location and then begins running back to the original location. So you just have to follow along this path and keep prodding it, instead of you know, it accidentally getting prodded into an unreachable location or into a corner where you can't get it out of there. So yeah, Sheep Herder in RS Classic is actually not a shitty quest, and it's not annoying. So props to you, Jagex. I mean, well, I take away the props. Props to the Gower brothers. Unprops to the other Jagex devs who made it more annoying. Here's a bunch of people here in Lumbridge that are doing party hat stakes, it looks like. So that's pretty cool. We've even got someone called StakeBot Ron. I wonder if that is actually a bot that does staking automatically. But yeah, it's cool. There's still a little staking community in RuneScape Classic. I've heard about it, but I've just now seen it for the first time. And it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting to say the least. Oh snap, here we go. A party hat stake has just begun. Let's watch this go down. They got dragon battle axes. It looks like, ooh, a 26. Dang. That is a huge hit for RS Classic. 20. Oh, man, this poor guy is getting demolished. We've got these two guys. We got StakeBot Ron versus Permatrippin, it looks like. And Permatrippin is just beasting right now. I mean, he is laying the smackdown on StakeBot Ron. He's barely lost any health. I feel like I should be commentating this fight. Oh, StakeBot Ron strikes back with a nice little 23. Can he make the comeback of the century for the party hat? It's also worth noting that party hats have obviously lost almost all of their value in RuneScape Classic as the game is getting shut down and there's no way to transfer them to RuneScape 3. So I saw somebody online yesterday actually. Oh, look, it's over. It looks like StakeBot Ron has won by a long shot, so congratulations to him. It's very fun to watch. And I saw somebody in Draenor yesterday trying to buy a party hat for $50 US, And it's really interesting because I think before this point they were probably worth a couple $100, but the fact that somebody's still trying to buy them with just about a week left on the classic servers is very interesting. So if any of you guys still have party hats, you might be able to trade them for some gold and transfer that gold over to old school or RS3, but you know, actually that's probably not too likely. I can't imagine there's that many people trying to buy classic gold, but there are people trying to buy it for money. It is against the rules, so I can't condone that, but it is happening. So here's something that really sucks about the Lost City quest. It does not look like there's a safe spot for the tree spirits, so this fight might actually be a bit intense. And when I entered the cave here, it you can't see it drained my prayer quite a lot. So now we are at 3 prayer points. So I might be able to flick the it's not protect from melee, it's paralyzed monster. I might be able to flick that a little bit, but this is going to be a tough fight. Also, something else interesting I learned, I'll show a little bit of the fight just so I can show this. So when you are in combat with oh my god, it's going to have a huge dialogue. When you're in combat with something, as you can see here, you can also cast magic spells like while in combat. So you not only can hit with your melee weapon, but you can also hit with magic attacks, which is pretty incredible. And also, holy crap, this thing is kicking my ass. Alright, here we go. Let's enter the shack with our Drayman staff on, and whoa, what? Alright, there's the Lost City quest complete. Xanaris looks very different from how it does in modern RuneScape and such. But anyways, with Lost City done, we can now equip the Dragon Sword. Oh my god. You know, it looks so puny. I expected it to look a little crazier because the inventory icon for the Dragon Sword is super badass. Like, this looks incredible. It is such a cool looking sword. I kind of wish the Dragon Sword or Long Sword, whatever, looked like this in Old School or RuneScape 3. But you put it on and it's like it's not the coolest thing, you know, you've ever seen in your life. But nevertheless, let's check out the stat differences. So with the Rune 2-hander, which is what I was using previously, we have 81 weapon aim and 77 weapon power. Let's throw on the Dragon's Sword, and it goes to 82 weapon aim and 78 weapon power. So was it only like a 1 boost in weapon aim? Yeah, 1 boost in weapon aim and a 1 boost in weapon power. So you might think, you know, that's really garbage, but the Dragon Sword has the huge advantage of being a one-handed weapon, which means I can equip a shield with this, which will improve my armor bonus by a ton. And this also allows me to wear an anti-dragon shield, so we can finally fight dragons and do the Dragon Slayer quest, which will give us a good combat XP boost. Big shout out to Marbleizer here for giving me some herbs in RS Classic to help me on my journey up to 45 Herblore. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Alright, so huge shout outs to Ziguli, who has given me so much Ranar weed, you guys have no idea, and he just gave me a blue Halloween mask. Yo, thank you again, man. I think I'll like it. So let's check out the blue Halloween mask, you guys. Oh my god. Whew. Whew, it's beautiful. That is amazing. Oh my god. Yeah, so come here, check the bank. Good luck picking a ton of Snape. Thanks, man. Let's go check out the bank. He gave me, I think, 600 something Renars, so I don't think I have to do any more of the Chaos Druids. I think we're good. So according to my calculations, thanks to the kind donation of these Renars, I'm done with Herblore basically. Once I get to the level to make prayer potions, I'll be set basically. I went and gathered a bunch of snapegrass. As you can see, we have 306 snapegrass. I'll show my method for that probably in the future. You know what, I'll just tell you guys. I ran from here down to the crafting guild and went on the little Hobgoblin Peninsula, and there's a spawn of 2 of them next to each other. I'd go back and forth picking them up as they'd respawn. Hobgoblins attack you a lot there, so you get some combat experience while you're there as well. But I gathered just about 300 of them. And so what I need to do is get to a high enough Herblore level to make prayer potions, which is 38, and we are currently at 30, so we need 8 Herblore levels, and to get those I am going to mix all of my Terramin potions, all of my Guam potions, and all of my Harlander potions in, and we'll see how high we can get with Terramins and Guams, because the Harlanders you need to get either red spider eggs, which are a huge pain in the ass to gather, or you need to do Blamish snail oil, which I need to start heroes quests to get, so we'll have to do one of those. But let's do all of our Guams and Terramins real quick and see what level we end up with. Alright, we've just finished with the Guams. Ignore all the attack potions I dropped. I kept accidentally sipping them. We're at 33 Herblore, and closing in on 34 here in a second. Now the only problem with the amount of Terramins we have is we have way more Limpwort roots than Terramins, so I wish I'd gotten more of those as drops, but nevertheless, let's get started on those and see if we can get up to 34 or 35. Last strength potion to be made. Boom, we are out of Terramins, and we did get to 35 Herblore, surprisingly. I didn't think we were going to make it, but we did. So 3 more Herblore levels to get, and somehow we have to pull this off. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, whether I'm going to go gather red spider eggs, or whether I'm just going to go try to start Heroes Quest. But if I want to start Heroes Quest, I got to go to Shield of Erev. That means I got to find a partner. That's such a pain. So I've decided how we are going to get our Herblore level up. We are going to venture deep into the wilderness, into dangerous, treacherous territory guarded by dragons, to a place known as Red Dragon Isle, which hosts a spawn of white berries. So I'm going to go gather, I think I need about 100 white berries. So what I'm going to do is make sure I have at least 20 inventory spaces full. Bring some food with me, of course, just in case the dragons roast me. And we're going to do 5 trips of 20 white berries each. So let's go. So we are here at Red Dragon Isle, which I'm pretty sure in old school is Lava Dragon Isle? I think so. It looks very familiar to me, at least. There's a Vile spawn. We're looking for the Whiteberry spawn, which I believe is on the east side here. And we will encounter some dragons on our way over here. Red dragons, level 140. And it does seem that there is a red dragon in the area where there might be the Whiteberry. So I'm a little worried about collecting this thing. And it does have a respawn timer of about 30 seconds. Oh no, here it is. Okay. So it's actually relatively safe to gather this. And I probably won't get hit. Oh, there's another Whiteberry right there. So I might be able to run back and forth between the two. I did read that it might not be worth it. Oh no, it respawns really fast. I read that it took 30 seconds for the Whiteberry to respawn. Wow, this won't be nearly as bad as I thought it would. That's like, what, 6 or 7 seconds? Okay, not too bad. Oh, maybe like closer to 10 seconds. I'll see you guys back with 100 whiteberries. Oh, hey, hello there. It's me, the man with 100 whiteberries, who spent a lot of time in the wilderness getting these. It probably took like 15 or 20 minutes per trip. It did take me like an hour to an hour and a half to gather all of these. It was kind of a pain, but whatever. We have the 100 whiteberries now. Time to start mixing these Renard potions. And I'm really hoping my math is correct, because somehow I always mess up my calculations. Let's find out. Oh my god, my math was perfect. We got to 38 Herblore with the last whiteberry. That is amazing. Also, I kind of forgot that we only need to get to 42 Herblore before we do the quests. So I am 900% sure that we can get to 42 Herblore with the remaining potions. We've got about 200 unfinished potions left, and like I said, I gathered 300 snapegrass, so that should be enough to get us, what is it, 4 levels? Yeah, let's finally finish this Herblore grind. I believe this is it. This is the last inventory before we reach that fabled level. Any second now. There it is, 42 Herblore, and I just redid my calculations as to how much experience I will get from the Herblore quest, and I actually need about 3,000 or 4,000 more Herblore XP. Fortunately, I do have a lot of Ranar's still in the bank, so I'm probably just going to finish making all of these prayer potions and see what XP we end up with, do all the quests, and if we still need more Herblore XP, I'll just go gather more snapegrass. It's really no big deal, but check this out. The biggest advantage for making all these potions is we now have almost 200 restore prayer potions, which means we can do pretty much anything we want, as I'm pretty sure Paralyzed Monster works on every single creature in the game, so yeah, let's just go do everything. Alright, here we are about to finally fight Elvarg. We're fully geared out, got like about 12 lobsters or so, and 2 prayer potions. I'm not 100% sure if Paralyzed Monster actually negates all the damage from Elvarg, so this is going to be an interesting fight. I'm going to record the whole thing, we'll see if it gets intense at all, and yeah, once the skeleton's dead, let's go. Oh my gosh, that's the end of the quest. Okay, well, alrighty then. I mean, I'll take it. Dragon Slayer is done. I thought we were going to have to go back and talk to somebody. We just got a ton of XP. I don't know how many levels we got, but we're 45 defense now and 53 strength, almost 54 strength. So let's get out of here. I prepared a teleport spell just to get out of here, and let's head to the bank and equip our new armor. Well, I mean, we've had it for a while, but We will now be able to equip what was probably going to be our best in slot for the rest of the series, unless I can somehow find somebody that wants to sell me a Dragon Med Helm or a Dragon Square Shield, the Rune Plate Mail body. So let's throw it on and see how it looks. Oh yeah, I am the true hero of RuneScape Classic now. Alright, let's compare the stats of the chainmail and the plate body. We have 158 armor with the chainmail. Once we switch over to the plate body, we have 173. That is a huge bonus. I think it's 15 more armor between the two. I did not expect such a big difference. And now that we have no more use for the chainmail, let's use High Alchemy for the first time, and boom, we've turned it into gold. Yay. And now, with the Dragon of Crandor slain, I think it is a good time to end off this episode. So, here are our stats. We have pretty much everything we need to finish up the game. We just need that one crafting level from quests, and those 3 Herblore levels from quests. So, in the next episode, we will finish up, I think, every quest in the game, and finally have completed RuneScape Classic, which is a super exciting prospect. Here are our combat stats: 173 armor, 82 weapon aim, and 78 weapon power. Pretty much best in slot, like I mentioned previously. We are looking incredible. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you've been enjoying these classic videos, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to keep up to date with new videos that I release. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this series. And yeah, I will see you in the next part. Goodbye.